Hello my friends, Virus here. Now that it's most likely too late for Nintendo to announce a Direct for this month, Pokemon Company said, fine, I'll do it myself. Okay, jokes aside, it's that time of year again. Pokemon Day is right around the corner, and with it, a new Pokemon Presents. And with every good Pokemon Presents, much like every good Nintendo Direct, I want to do a predictions video about what I'd like to see and what I think we are likely to see as well. So without further ado, let's dive into my hopes and predictions for Pokemon Day 2025. And I believe it starts off just like my last two Pokemon Day predictions videos. I want to see a brand new, original Pokemon Mystery Dungeon for Switch. Some might argue that it's a little bit too late due to the Switch 2 being released this year. However, I have a counter argument to that. I feel like it would be too late if the Switch 2 wasn't backwards compatible with the Switch, but it is. So even if it releases for the Switch, we can still play it on our Switch 2s when we have them. I just find it weird that we haven't gotten an original Mystery Dungeon game on Switch this far into the console's life. Next up on the list is something TCG related, whether it's something for TCG Live, TCG Pocket, or a new TCG expansion. And I think that sums it up. Could you imagine if it just wasn't anything new, and it was just the Pokemon Company saying, please stop getting into fist fights at Target? Oh, that'd be funny. Next up on the list, won't happen, but I can dream. I would love to see a sequel to Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, or even just an HD remaster of Pokemon Colosseum. It's probably too late for a sequel to ever happen, but I'd love to see them return to this formula. And the existence of Shadow Pokemon and Pokemon Go gives me hope. I plan on talking about what my perfect XD sequel would look like in an upcoming video, so if you'd like to see that, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Speaking of Pokemon Go, next up on the list is all the mobile game updates. Because unfortunately, that's what Pokemon Presents have come to. They show us a ton of mobile game updates and wrap it up with one big reveal. I mean, I still haven't forgiven them for the time that they made a whole presentation about Pokemon Unite. But I'm talking about games like Pokemon Go, Pokemon Cafe Remix, Pokemon Masters EX, Pokemon Unite, maybe even TCG Pocket, that'd be kind of cool. But just all the mobile games, we know they'll be there, so just keep that in your radar. Next up on the list is something new related to the anime or a new mini-series. I haven't watched Path to the Peak yet, but I've heard it's not bad. So I'd really like to see what else they can come up with a mini-series style. Really quick one, just wanted to include that in case we saw it. Next up is what we're basically all expecting, a full reveal for Pokemon Legends ZA. Pokemon Day will mark 1 year since its reveal and 1 year since we've heard anything about it. Pokemon Company's really taking their time with this one, and it gives me hope that they're doing everything they can to make sure this game's incredible. I'm also very curious to see the starter lineup for this game. And if they don't reveal the starters, or even anything Legends ZA related, I do have an upcoming video of what my perfect starter trio would look like for Legends ZA, so if that's something that interests you, be sure to subscribe. Next up on the list is Generation 10, the next mainline Pokemon games. Now, this is much less likely than anything else on this list, besides an XD sequel, because they really seem to be taking their time with Legends ZA, and if they reveal a new set of Pokemon games, it feels like it might take some of the hype away from Legends ZA. But it's certainly not out of the realm of possibility. After all, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl were also revealed and had gotten new trailers alongside Pokemon Legends Arceus, so they could always do something like that again, but only time will tell. And last, but certainly not least, I want to see a new Pokepark game on Switch, or maybe even an HD remake of the original. I have put this in my last two Pokemon Day predictions videos, 2 years in a row, this being the third. Will it happen? Maybe, maybe not. But I would love to see them return to the Pokepark series with a fresh new entry or an HD remake. I loved playing as Pikachu. It was so cool to my little kid brain to see how Pikachu would interact with the world and with other Pokemon if we could control it. I remember coming home from school and playing this game for hours instead of doing my homework. It's a game I have many fond memories of, and I would love to see this series introduced to a new generation of Pokemon fans. But like I said, only time will tell. But what do you want to see at this week's Pokemon Presents? Let me know down in the comments. This video certainly went by faster than I thought it would, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. But thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, and be sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss any Virus content. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Virus out.